Hello, 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 YouTube. What is up, my grind gang? I am playing essentially on borrowed time right now. I have less than a day left on the bond. Funny story. My game time might run out midstream, but we'll just have to see. Over the weekend, though, guys, we still have all 3 lives. Nobody has died, which is fan-friggin-tastic. I did a little bit of Guardians of the Rift this morning. Just to top off on some elemental runes for free. Over the weekend, though, we did a little bit of Slayer. We did a whole lot of fishing and cooking. I'm 3 levels away from making tuna taters. B2 Runecraft minus. Hello, my dude. No. Honestly, it's really hard for me to get the contribution points in Guardians of the Rift right now. I need to do... what is it? Lost City for Cosmics, and I'll be able to get more catalytic points. Right now I have 10 elemental and 1 catalytic, so it's really uneven, but we have, like, I got up to 25 Temporos KC. I think it would be a good idea. What's up, cutie patootie? What's up, Slate? We're gonna start out stream by doing some Tempe pulls. And then after that, just whatever the way the game takes us. Okay, just checking out the OBS, making sure I'm not too loud, making sure the game's not too quiet. Alright, let's see. We want, obviously, Dragon Harpoon, Tackle Box, Fish Barrel, Tiny Temper, but I really want caskets. Fish is good to cook. I am B2 cook. But I want caskets. Let me get all that noted rune armor. Please, Tempe. Salmon? More salmon? So close to being able to wield the Abyssal Whip. Ooh. That'll be good. Oak planks are nice. Gonna be using those on sailing probably. Okay. Soaked page drop. I have 20 more rewards. Give me all the tuna and swordfish. Ooh, fishing bait. That was kind of poopy. And more. I'm not gonna sure get the feathers though, because we... Okay, more pages. We can use them in fletching. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Damn. Planks are nice though. But no casket. No casket. I think the caskets are a 1 in 20. What you gonna do since your bond is gonna be up? I think for Friday we're gonna do some variety. I've been working on Water Park Simulator and we're really close to 5 stars on that. So maybe I could knock that game out. But what is up, Problem Ducky? Hopefully Wednesday's not being a problem for you. Hope you're having a good one so far. Oops. We don't want the silly pages in the food tab. Ooh, actually? Great day so far? Hell yeah. I can't remember. I know the tuna taters. Let me consult the oracle. And by the oracle, I mean the wiki. Tuna taters are 68 cooking. But when do I stop burning pizzas? Also, it's also 68. Okay. I was like, ooh, maybe since I'm 65 cooking, maybe I can cook all these pizzas. No, not yet, you guys. We have 134 pizzas just waiting to be cooked, but they're kind of they're not hard to make. It just takes time. I don't want to burn any. And then we have 200 butter potatoes waiting for level 68 to be turned into tuna taters. We have 270 corn. We have over 500 tunas. Jimmy Genome, aka good teammate Jimmy Johannes, he has been killing Brutus, the new cow boss, and he got a bottomless milk bucket. So he spent a bunch of time yesterday making these specific 270 pats of butter for more tuna taters later. Oh, I did do a big food dump yesterday for the team. I ended up putting 800 tunas in here and like 400 swordfish in here. So everybody could take 200 tuna and 100 swordfish. I'm hoping all of the food in here will tide everybody over. For a week, you know, while I'm not playing, while I'm taking a little breaky poo. Because I have learned, after 3.5 years of playing exclusively old school RuneScape, all RuneScape and no variety makes B2G a very dull bat. Yeah, we've been getting the grinds in. It'll be really nice to cook up the food and see how far. If I could get 68 cooking before my bond runs out, that would be sick. I don't think I will, but we'll see. If I teleport somewhere, it's gonna be Jover. Maybe. If I try to world hop, it also might be Jover. It might kick me out. At least if I don't teleport or world hop, hopefully I'll have a nerdlog sesh. At least that's the way that it used to work. I don't remember though. Drop all the burnt fishies on the ground. Oh, we also did some hunter over the weekend. I did some aerial fishing. We got some mulk pearls. I fear though we only have 8, so we're so far away from buying anything with that. Oh, and I learned barbarian fishing. I used the barbarian assault minigame teleport and went to talk to Otto the Blessed over there where the leaping salmons and the sturgeons and stuff are. It was super duper easy. Oh, we got a couple agility levels. We have 30 strength. I forget why I wanted the 30 strength, but we needed the 30 strength. I guess the Y isn't important. A couple of lobsters. Do I have a task right now? No. I've been doing tutorial tasks. Excuse me. I think I've done 3. Excuse me. Let me get some water. Hopefully you guys are have some water nearby. That's better. But I've done 3 Slayer tasks through tutorial so far. I'm gonna do 9 altogether. And I'm hoping by the time I get enough combat XP by the 9th task, I can do the 10th one through Vanaka or something. Let me see. Tanaka. What do I need for you? Slayer Master. Oh, players with a combat level of 40 or higher. I have 40 or higher. Just barely. That's sick. Okay, so I could technically pound out 9 tutorial tasks and then just do a straight Banaka. I'm trying to think of all the thingies we could do today. Since it is the last day of the bond, nothing that's like a huge grind, but just some little tidbits. Some little ends we can tidy up. I'm pretty sure all that food will last my teammates for the week, and if it doesn't, I could still log on in free to play and just give them a little bit of my extra stock. A personal B2G stash. Yeah, I should definitely... There's so much... And then I have clues we could do too. I have at least 2 beginners and probably an easy one we could do. That's the thing, I wasn't worried, but I was like, thinking to myself before I went live, I'm like, it's like the last day on my bond, like, what can I do? I was kind of coming up empty-headed, but now that I'm in the game, I'm like, oh, we can do this, we can do that, we can do this and that. Sorry, I'm a little quiet. Just in the Frog Kisser Discord. Somebody is like, fuck. They didn't really say this, but the TLDR is like, fuck that person that gave the ukulele a bad name for using it in that apology video. I was like, oh, calling Behringer? You're welcome. I had to add in my 2 cents, my B2 cents. Because honestly, screw that lady. She's an awful person. If you don't know who Colleen Ballinger is, good. Good. Not worth the time of day. She's not even worth me telling you that she's not worth the time of day. That's how much of a crappy person she is. Yeah, we're gonna get this food cooked up. We're almost 66. 50 cent? Nah, B2G cent. That's a good one. Oh my gosh, I have all the salmons to cook. What am I doing? It was hiding from me. You know, I did see in Trader Stan's bank, because he streamed a little bit of the GIM. He had like 300 and something salmons, raw salmons in his bank. I was like, you know what you should do? You should let me have them salmons. I'll cook them and give them right back to you. I just, you know, I want the XP. He thought about it. It didn't happen. Which is fair. He has to get... He's trying to do Song of the Elves, which obviously is the elf quest line, but that's the Grandmaster, the very final quest, and you need like 70 construction, rune crafting, magic, hunter, fletching, thieving, agility, cooking, and some other. I think even farming needs to be level 70. So he needs the XP too. So I can't hound him too bad. I can't gaslight him for all his raw fishies when he needs them too. Wouldn't be very teammatey of me. It ain't much, but it's honest work. In Quest Helper, with the optimal Iron Man ordering, it's wanting me to do Demon Slayer. Oh, we did Doric's quest over the weekend. It was, you know, very, very quick. I did do a couple of quick quests like that. I'm like, who wants to watch me do the quests everybody's done 1,000 times before on stream? When we get to like, how many have I done? I've done 22. When we get to like 50 quests completed, that's more of like the meat and potatoes of the game. Yeah, we did Romeo and Juliet. Did I do Restless Ghost Friday or over the weekend? Can't remember. I know we did Witch's Potion. Oh, we did Biohazard over the weekend. Cock Tower. Gertrude's Cat. We did Haziel's Cult. Monk's Friend. Plague City. I think that's it. Ooh, and we did Trino Village. That might have been one I did Friday. I do not for the life of me remember. Once I start doing quests, they all kind of melt together. But I think that's a me problem. Is this guy okay? You're good. You're good. You're good. And stop. Don't worry, those scratches, Captain will buff those right out. We love a good SpongeBob reference. But yeah. Level 66. You know what the next level is, guys? 6-7. I didn't say it, somebody else would have. Gotta beat him to the punch. Where's Dragon Slayer in this order? Too old for 6-7? Nah. Only if you're 67, maybe. If you have a youthful heart, you will only ever be as old as you feel. Never lose that spark of childlike wonder and imagination. Well, thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Where is it? I know you guys can't see my RuneLite sidebar. Okay, it's gotta be after Priest and Peril. Where is Dragon Slayer 1 is like halfway down the list. 10 out of 10 TED Talk? Thanks. What are the prerequisites? 32 quest points is all I need. I do want to work towards Dragon Slayer 1. It's probably not going to be something I do today with my limited bond time. Which I could log over on the B2G main and just use a bond, but I'm wanting to take a week off so I don't get burned out. Yeah, Dragon Slayer 1 is gonna be not a long-term thing, but we'll call it midterm. Good to take some time off from the game? Yeah. Trust. I feel like out of anybody here in the chat, nobody but me knows after playing RuneScape and dropping a video every week for 3 years straight, I definitely need a little bit of an outlet. I love the game. I love all the things I do in the game. I love most of the RuneScape community. Don't like the bigots and the homophobes. But overall, I think there's more net positive than net negative. It's just that the ickiest, nastiest people, just like in real life, scream the loudest. So you hear a lot of bad things more than you hear about the good things. But yeah, right now, extreme short-term goal is 68 cooking. If I could get 68 cooking today, will be chef's kiss. Spent 2 mil on solid upgrades for my character, and now it looks like a beast. Nice. Them Slayer monsters aren't gonna know what hit them. Or the Barrows brothers, or Mole, or whatever you decide to smack. We love smacking things. Yeah, all of this salmon is gonna be really good Slayer food. I can preserve the better stuff. Yeah, I am big proud of Jimmy on our team. Jim Johannes. Friday they did Monkey Madness 1. And that's huge for progress wise. I got to watch him do part of it and I was like clenched to my seat the whole time because being a hardcore, that quest is not the easiest one. It's no sheep shear, okay? Now I get to relax as I AFK gemstone crab. Oh, I did a little bit of gemstone over the weekend too. I think... Yeah. We got 30 strength at gemstone. Or no. We got 31 defense at gemstone. And then with the barbarian fishing, that gives you the strength, fishing, and agility. I got 30. I need to go back and do more agility, but damn, dude. I don't like running in circles. Monkey Madness one is annoying. I've only done it a couple of times. Like when I did it on my main, that's been at least 2 years ago. And then the most recent time I would have done it is for leagues. Like this past leagues. All I remember is it's a lot of running around and a lot of sketchy situations. And if you're a hardcore and you don't have a whole bunch of HP, you don't have a whole bunch of your overheads, good frickin' luck. That's why I was very happy that I could crank out some swordfish. So at least swordfish was the best thing he could eat. Which I have. It heals 14 per swordfish. I have 37 HP. I'm sure Jimmy had a lot more. Now for some tuna. Same, I hate agility also. Speaking of agility, I lost my graceful to a pair of PKers. No! Oh man. Oh, you hate to hear it. Yeah, I don't like Wildy. I'll be real. As long as this account still has its hardcore status, I am not. I stepped into the Wildy to talk to that Zamorak mage for Into the Abyss for Temple of the Eye and all that jazz. That is the only... Oh, I take that back. I did do the Artie easy diary where I had to pull the Artie lever, go into the Wildy, and then go back. Other than those two brief instances, I am not going back into the Wildy with hardcore status. I had a hard clue that said, I did 2 steps of it, and then it said go north of the lava maze and do some shit, and I'm like, nope, we're dropping it. If I could have traded that clue to a teammate and been like, oh, you feel like chancing the wilderness? Here, you do it by all means, but you can't. So I dropped it. I'm never going into the wildy for now. Yeah. Even on the main. On the main, I'll just bring like a prayer potion, my clue, shovel, and some food, and do a clue step. But I'm not going out in the wildy to hunt green dragon bots. I'm not going out in the wildy for wildy slayer. I'm not going out in the wildy to farm black chins. You must got me fucked up. Y'all can have fun, but you won't see my ass out there. Ooh, that's what I was doing. Teleport to Wildy from Artie and they were camping the lever. That's I can't call it scummy behavior, because the lever does have the warning. It's like, hey, you're gonna go to the wildy, but it's not in the best spirit of the game when people do that. Definitely like 50% icky behavior. That's right up there with, there's people out there that will purposefully hunt down people in the wildy that aren't wearing anything. Because 9 times out of 10, if you're in the wildy and you're not wearing anything and you're out there, you're probably trying to do a clue. And that's where PKing Ironmen for their spades happens. Yeah, wildy is definitely a choice. And that's the good thing about it, is there's so many parts to RuneScape, you can feel free to ignore any part that you want to and play the rest of it. And that's what we do. If I feel like being scared shitless, I just wait until the next time Dead Man mode comes around. I don't need my heart to be beaten out of my chest all the time. Just like a couple times a year. Damn, this gets us halfway to 67. I refuse to go in the wildy unless I go with my boys. I know a couple people that like doing like Corp, King Black Dragon. Some people do like doing the Wildy Slayer. But I don't know really people that just go to the Wildy to PK. I've always wanted to, like, even if it was just on like a level 3 account, I always wanted to, you see footage and you hear about these wilderness ditch clan war battles from like back in the day. I want to be around to see one of those sometime. I won't be able to do anything, but I just want to be there for the experience. I think that would be neat. But I definitely don't have the skill level to participate in anything like that. What is a B2G to do? We have beginner clues. Let me just take out my runes. It's huge for the account now, you guys. I can teleport to Lumbridge, Varrock, and Valador. I love it. I love it so much. If I eventually find one, I'll hit you up. Cool. Yeah, like I'm not gonna pick a side. I just wanna, I can even die. That's fine. I wanna watch it go down. So I can be like, I was there. Cause that's one of those things people go, man, what a time to be alive. We'll pull out our, do I have one open? I do have one open. What is the hard one? I should probably bring a little bit of money. Okay, I clicked you 20 times, but okay. A little bit of money, a little bit of food. What's this hard scroll? Ah. Mountain camp. I need a full rune helm. Don't have it. Don't have blue d'hide chaps. I do, however, have a fire battle staff. Double agent, and I don't have prayers yet. That's a no for me, dog. What's this easy one got? Nice. North of Valador. Let's go. I know I'm tempting fate and I shouldn't be teleporting around because if my bond runs out, it will kick me. But if that happens, we will just play a different game. Or maybe we'll do some free-to-play stuff. I got a bunch of free-to-play quests that could get done. That was the last step. Hey, yo. Okay, in the beginner, outside East Varrock mine, 2 clue steps for Varrock. You absolutely love to see it. Let's do the easy first. Gnome agility course? Are you kidding me? It's fun. Okay, East Varrock mine. I had a brain fart. I know that there's 2 mines. But I make the Weast joke so much. I'm like, oh, wait, let's say west. Let's say east. I know for certain it didn't say Weast. feel like I have a nickname for all the places in OS. For example, Lumbee Valley, Very, Cammy, Remy. Yeah. And then you got Artie. That rat looked like he wanted the smoke. He was running up to me. Ah, the strange Reldo device. Do I? I probably don't. Jewelry? Cannot make a necklace of passage yet. You want to talk to me, Miles? That is a sword. 640 coins. That's what you call stonks, guys. I don't need to speak to Reldo. I already have a strange device. Okay, I was born strange. Okay, let's cross our fingers that it's somewhere close and it's not the freaking mountain. Your stonks. If I was the strange device, I feel like I would have put it in the food tab for lols, but I guess I didn't. Cowfield north of Lumbridge. Say less. Yeah, I saw in the group storage too, because I didn't know if Jimmy had cranked out any more butter for me. Somebody put bones in there, and big bones. It's a very odd, peculiar amount. I'm like, did somebody get those to... Am I going the right way? I'm big dum-dum. I don't know why I thought it was the field over here. Like, are those bones for quests, or is somebody trying to help somebody else train prayer? Speaking of bones, recently accidentally buried bones on my Iron Man skiller. No. Quick Steeler casket. I am so sorry to hear about that. Hi Kishi? I do apologize if I pronounced the name wrong. Oh, man. I had a friend who was a hardcore skiller, and they really wanted an amulet of glory to put in their POH to mount, you know, for the teleport jewelry in the house. I forget what the heck it's called. And the only way that they could get one was dragon impling, I believe. Or maybe it was lucky impling. I think it was dragons. But the easiest place for them to get to as a skiller was the desert. And they accidentally stepped one tile out too wide, and the desert heat got they ass. It was so sad. North of Falador. Okay. Like, I completely understand how that feels. Rip, yeah. But they do still play that account a little bit, I think. But then they also made a new hardcore iron, and they are doing the Varrock Museum dig site. The Varrock Museum artifact things to get lamps to lamp their HP. They're not leveling any combat except for HP. And they've been playing that. It's been at least maybe 2 years since they lost the first skiller in the desert. But they've been playing this one for a hot minute. I don't have them as a friend on this account. And I can't remember the name off the top of their head. Alcarid Mine. Back to Lumbee we go. Every teleport I make, we are testing fate. And if this should give us the casket, we'll go over and do that gnome agility step or whatever for the easy clue. I'm hoping we can get some good stuff. Like beginner clue stuff isn't gonna be that great, but the easy caskets, that's where you have the opportunity to get a little bit more. Like, I think some of the most useful items from a beginner is probably some of the black stuff. Like, I got a black mace, you can get a black pickaxe. But other than that, it just has the opportunity to give you, like, the shoulder parrot and the mole slippers. Okay, one more step. Cowfield north of Lumbridge, here we come. I don't feel like wasting a law rune just to go like 3 chunks over. Sandwich Lady hat. Yeah, Sandwich Lady stuff is some good drip. But I don't think that it has stats on it. I don't know. I do be forgetting. Clues, beginners. Yeah, Sandwich Lady stuff. Frog slippers. I did get the bare feet, demon feet, jester cape. Okay, the monk robes and the trimmed ami. Actually, good. I take back what I said. Or wait. Is it an easy I got the black mace out of? I got a black mace, dang it. What the heck? Oops. Is it shared? No. That's really weird. One second. I could have swore I got it from... Yeah, on the wiki. A black mace is a melee weapon stronger than a steel mace. It is only obtainable in free-to-play by killing dark warriors from beginner clue scrolls or from Cam Dazal lockboxes. Beginner clue scroll. There is no black mace on here. And it says, I have done 2. There is no... Ingy! Hello, hello. I think I just found a big inconsistency in the game right now. Hold, please. Yeah, beginner casket, according to the wiki, to get a black mace, it is 1 in 805 chance. But here in game, it's not even here. In shared treasure trails, because beginners are free to play, shared treasure trails is just easy to masters stuff. Black mace isn't a clog item? I thought if you could get it out of a beginner casket. Is that why? Oh my gosh, I'm tripping. See, Ingy could smell my brain cells burning, and he came to sort me out. Only if that's the unique place for it. Oh, I could have sworn. Like, if I remember correctly, you can't get the black pick anywhere else. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Okay. I feel better. I was like, what? Why is this so confusing? We're good. Yes, Ingy, you got me as always. Okay, we're gonna open these motherfuckers right here in the cow field. Oh, wait, no, I have one more to do. Hold the phone. You know what? I'm gonna be smart, I think. Can I do this? And then hold, please. Can you give me an update, please? On the hardcore group iron status? We still have 3 out of 5 lives. None of that has changed. Harai and Speeve did log on for a little bit last night and did some thingies. Me, Stan, and Jimmy have kind of been playing intermittently. Is the new cow boss on free to play? Yes. Yes, it is. Bruta, there's a quest though. Hold please, and I will show you. It's called the where is it? The Ides of Milk. You can start the quest by talking to Cassius south of the Lumbridge Windmill. No requirements. You probably don't want to do it as a level 10 or 10 HP fresh account. But yeah, do Ides of Milk, and that will let you do the new cow boss. Are you in free to play right now? No, not yet. But every time I teleport like this, there's a chance that my bond will have run out and Jagex boots my ass back to free to play. I see. I probably can't do it till I get poison dynamite. If you are a skiller, he has 50 HP in normal mode. And he does a charge attack and a stomp attack that are dodgeable. So you absolutely don't need overheads or anything. But if you're a skiller, finding a way to damage him without gaining combat XP might be the challenge. Neil. All my friends love you, Neil. Yeah, I'm on the up and up on a lot of things in the game, especially when it comes to GP, but I just do not have like hardcore skill or knowledge. Now my friend that had their hardcore die in the desert, oh, if they pop in here, I'll let you know, 'cause sometimes they do. Maybe you guys could do a little theory crafting. But like a lot of my other viewers, they are gainfully employed, so it's kind of a hit or miss. I know everybody shows up when they can. And that's all I care about. All I care about and all I could ask for. Just like in the main game. Actually, let me consult the wiki again real quick. Hold please. Since I'm at this specific shop. Yeah, like right now, perfect main game moneymaker. If you don't mind doing a little world hopping, a hunter's crossbow, there's only a stock of 2, 1,300 coins, but let me see what fletching level. If you have level 74 fletching, you can buy this hunter's crossbow for 1,300 GP, and then you can go buy a... Oh, please. Sunlight. A sunlight antelope antler. Yeah. Sunlight antelope antler. Ooh, why did the price jump up so high? Yeah, spend 1,300 on the crossbow. The going rate for the antler is 2,500, so that's 3,800 GP. 74 fletching, you combine the two, and you can sell the hunter's sunlight crossbow for 7k. It's like doubling your money spent, and you can crank them out in like a very short amount of time. I don't know though if Brutus can be poisoned. I can check for you real quick. That's no trouble at all. Combat level 30. He takes up 3x3 tiles. Max hit of 3 for melee. Max hit of 19 for his special attack. Aggressive, yes. Poisonous, no. Attack style, crush. He is not immune to poison, not immune to venom. He is immune to cannons, and he is not immune to burn. He has a 25% earth weakness. Yeah, he has 58 HP. Yeah. And then you gotta be careful too. If you kill him, listen, he drops raw T-bone steaks, which you can cook them. I think it's like 11 cooking or 13 cooking. They heal for 9, but he also drops bull bones. Those bull bones, by default, when the boss was introduced, you say this chair is the bull bones. You would normally hover over it, and you click to pick it up. You don't pick up the Brutus bones. If you see them on the ground and you go to click it, the option that comes up is to bury them. It will bury them without you picking them up. If you're on a skiller, be wary. His bones do give, I think, 40 prayer XP when you do bury them. But yeah, if you're a skiller, please be aware that you can't pick up the bones. The first click is to bury them. That is potential skiller ruining behavior. Why would you do this, Jagex? I think, hear me out. If you play on RuneLight, I think it's the menu swapper plugin, but with any item, like I could, what's something? Hold please. Can I not? I could technically pickpocket. Yeah, like my first You can't pickpocket these guys? What the frick, dude? I need something for an example. Well, this will just have to do. You can do this with items on the ground or NPCs. I hold shift and I right click on the thing, and like Alec has trade or talk to as options, with the first left click being his trade thing. I can shift right click, and if you see this swap left click action, you could swap your left click action to something different. So don't quote me on that, but I do. You should be able to swap the option for Brutus's bones to not bury. You should. I haven't killed him yet, and I'll tell you why in just a sec. I'm just wondering why I can't shift in, because you could talk to these guys. What's ammo do? You can buy ammo from this guy? Oh, he'll make it for you. I see. So yeah, I could left click trade him or shift right click and swap the left click to ammo, and then just that'll be every time I click. And then you can also go, and if you did change a setting, you can just hit reset. And then everything will just go back to how default it was. The mini swapper might be part of why I accidentally buried bones earlier. Had my bones swapped for fast dropping. Ah. Yeah. A lot of RuneLights plugins are freaking huge for quality of life, but they can also be a curse. But you know what's not a curse? The door kicker plugin. It swaps your animation for opening doors into kicking the doors open. Door kicker plugin has never failed me. How do people mark tiles? Same thing. You hold shift and you right click, and then I can just mark a tile. And then when you have it the tile marked, you can shift right click again, and you can label it like something random. You can change the color. It popped up a separate window. I don't think OBS will show, but I can change it to like blue if I wanted. I know you guys probably can't see that, but yeah. And then if you ever don't need the tile, again, just shift right click and you can unmark it. Do you know which plugin that is? Give me one sec. There's by default a lot of plugins that come just automatically that I don't even use. So I have a long list. Actually, yes, ground markers. I have that and it's toggled on. So yeah. Ground markers would be it. Bingo, bingo. And if anybody else has any questions about plugins that I may be using or settings for them, feel free to ask as well. I do not mind. Leah! What is up, my buddy? Please tell me, has the weather for you been good for golfing? No problem, no problem. You are just in time, Liam. I'm about to pop open some caskets. Start with the beginners, I guess. The curse, Ingy, are you still here? The curse of the black mace persists. And one more. Okay, I ain't mad at the chaps. I didn't have any chaps before. I definitely did have the wizard hat though. Let's see. Sleep, yes, it has when it doesn't rain. Yeah, no pickaxe. No pickaxe this time. Why is there a clue scroll in your food tab? Are you out here eating paper? Look, Stan. Karai told me I need to get more fiber in my diet, okay? If members gear still gives stats in free-to-play, might want to wear some before the bond poops. Nah, unfortunately it doesn't work like that. I could have full graceful on and then be stuck in free-to-play, and the graceful does not help with the run energy in free-to-play. Okay, easy clues. These have some potential for some nice stuff. Okay, black plate body. I want that for Warriors Guild. For reanimating the armor, that's useful. Hey! Hi, Kashi, we got the black pickaxe. What is up with these clues just giving me black everything? What are the odds of 4? What sincerely, I'm very curious. Nobody work out the math on my behalf. It's fine. I'm just very curious. Sag. Some gold trim bronze. Oh, there's the pickaxe. That's cool though. I have actually hold please. Oh yeah. I've been wearing my hardcore group Iron Man armor. His melee armor. This black. Ooh. The gnome amulet? That was kind of hard. I like it. Oh yeah. Really makes me look like I'm not flat-chested. I love it. Cool, I have one to wear and one to reanimate armor with. We love that. Okay. What to do, what to do, what to do. Oh, Coast! Hello, hello! Hope you're having a pretty good Wednesday so far. Do I dare do some quests? Oh. I need 25 bones. Well, we can get that. We can get that easy. I am gonna end up teleporting back to Varrock, though. Don't mind me. I'm just looking for a thing. A thing with the stuff. Why are you in the tools tab? Don't go in the tool tab. You're a weapon. Also, shout out, fishing over the weekend, we got the big swordfish, guys. Oh, and yeah, the clue scroll in the food tab. I need a rune plate body. I need blue dragonhide chaps, and it's a double agent step. Where was it? It wasn't Wildy. It was at the mountain camp. I guess that's where you do that Mountain Daughters quest. But yeah, it's doable, so I'm hanging on to it. But I just can't do it yet. Do I have any plate legs? No. Colossal Worm remains agility course in Varlamore. Has bone drops, I think. Definitely has big bone drops. I just need 25 bones to do Demon Slayer. Which we can like just go kill some stuff. I know somebody put some bones in the bank, but I don't know what they're for, so I don't want to touch them. Ooh. I do still need to do the bead quest. I have a black bead. You know what? We take ashes. Silly Dougal leaves. I love doing Gertrude's cat quest. Now nobody mind me. I'm just gonna take out like 25 gobos. Just real quick. Blink and you'll miss it. Also, if the sound effects are too loud, I know the music's not. But if the combat is, let me know. Goblin mail. I didn't know they could read, let alone write. Hot damn. Batman version 9 out here running around with a prospector's helmet on. Dude, I bet he fucks. He's got drip. These goblins take forever to come back. Although, to be fair, I'd be scared to come back too. I'm a force. Ooh, a spear. Hear me out. I think I need one for a clue step. And I'm gonna check that right now. If I don't, I'll drop it. Okay, it turns out I don't. But I think I need it for one of the jungle quests. Maybe I don't. Oh. Wait, huh? What is barbarian smithing? Oh, that's how you make hostas. Sick. I'm gonna keep it. Hey. I have one for somebody else. Need a trash button. Don't want to click my own items on the floor and move back to where I was standing. Rip. Hello. Hello, hello. Goblin book. Who wrote this? The handwriting's way too neat to be a goblin. Somebody get Zanuck on the line. There's no pictures in here or nothing. Terrible. Terrible read. Yeah, we're gonna collect 25 bones. Do a little demon slayer. Maybe another little questy quest while we're out and about too. I'm gonna go put all this tuna away. I don't need it. Number one rule though, you guys, always be prepared. Don't forget emergency food. Don't forget emergency tellies out of places. I can just put all of this in here. 9 bones. I need 16 more. Easy. No, go away, stray dog. I'm on a mission. I have no time to pet you. Apparently raw kebbit prices are quite volatile. It was like 3K yesterday. I would like to take a gander at that. That is really weird. I'm gonna look on the wiki. Apologies if you guys are chatting in the chat at the moment. I do not have it pulled up. Give me just a sec. So the meat has gotten pretty volatile, but they also drop kebbit claws. Those aren't spiked in price. Oops. I didn't mean to I didn't mean to bury that. Yeah, the raw wild kebbit is pretty expensive. I don't know why. Dashing raw barbed tail kebbit. Damn, that was up there too, like 8 hours ago. Raw dashing is up there. And then raw wild, yeah. I don't know why though, unless people are making... Ooh, Chaos Rune. Yoink. Out here teaching these goblins how to make spells. Because the cooked wild kebbit, it heals 8 points, but it heals 4, and then 4 ticks later it heals the other 4. Or people could be making butterfly mixes and moth mixes with them. Ooh, excuse me. But surely if they were doing that, there would be a cheaper meat that they would be using. Yeah, La Rupia meat is apparently cheap. Well, La Rupia meat, the raw meat, did kind of spike a little bit, and it is worth twice as much as the cooked. Let me look at another kind. Rocks. Rock. Whoa. Raw grok meat? 5 hours ago, 1 piece sold for 20 KGP. An hour ago, 1 piece sold for 2K. Cooked grok is selling for 600 GP a pop. What is going on? Let me look at the raw kayet meat. I really want to try to... The raw kayet meat is selling for 1700 GP a pop when the cooked is going for 3 to 350. Okay, that means... Let's go. We can say our favorite slurs now. Calm down, Rube. Calm down. Claws aren't worth much. Can be used to make spike fan braces. Grox. G-R-A-A-H-K. It's a hunter animal. Yeah, let me look at the price of mixes. Okay, Moonlight Moth Mix. 30-day. Okay, Moonlight Moth Mixes have popped the fuck off within the past 10 days. Sunlight Moth Mixes, let's see. Sunlight Moth Mixes for the past 30 days have been stable. Where are the butterfly mixes? Show me 250 things at once. Oh, sick. 30-day history. Snowy night mixes appear to be... Within the past 2 weeks, they have jumped in price. Again, off the top of my head, I don't exactly know what each of the mixes do, but I know that they're buffed. Let me look at the ruby. Damn, they're just dropping spears left and right. Oof, nobody really trades the ruby harvests. Okay. Yeah, it's gotta be... What does the moonlight mix do? Moonlight moth mix. Moonlight moth mix is a type of hunter's mix that players can drink to restore 22 prayer points per dose. The effect of the Holy Wrench does not apply to this item. If drunk in a multi-combat area, up to 3 players who are standing within 2 tiles of the drinker will receive the same effect, provided that they have Accept Aid toggled on. This effectively works as a cheaper prayer potion without requiring either herb lore levels or ingredient. Okay, so the Moonlight Moth mix is for prayer. What was the sunlight? Sunlight Moth Mix is a type of hunter's mix that players can drink to restore 6 plus 40% of their reduced stats, as well as 8 hit points, but not including prayer. If drink in multi-combat, blah 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 blah. Similar to a Guthix Rest, Sunlight Moth Mix effectively functions as a potion, meaning players can use them to heal during combat without delaying their attacks. So I wonder, surely them adding Brutus, people aren't just using moth mixes now. Jose FK a moment, what did I miss? Oh, I'm just trying to figure out why the raw hunter meats have spiked in price. Like, if you look up any of the raw hunter meats and then you looked up the cooked equivalent of it, like a piece of raw meat could be selling for like 2K, but the cooked equivalent is selling for like 500. So obviously I don't think people are buying the raw meat to cook it. And the only other use for it is to turn it into a mix with butterflies or the moths from Varlamore. But then if they're turning them into mixes, you gotta wonder why the mixes are getting used. I don't know. I don't know. Ooh, maybe there was some kind of like dead man mode strat that people were using and they kind of heard about it or learned of it in dead man mode and it kind of carried over to main game. I don't know. Got lots of stuff done today, so I'm rewarding myself with a little bit of sepulcher. Why would you do that to yourself, Roop? Raw meats jumped in price because unlimited Quetzal. What do you mean unlimited Quetzal? I need a math. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're good. We got all the bones. We got all the bones and a couple extra. Because all I know is you can have the Quetzal whistle. You have the basic, the enhanced, and the perfected. On the main, I have the perfect one. And you charge it with raw meat. But the perfect one has 50 charges. The whistle was updated. Let me see. Quetzal whistle. There's a Quetzal whistle imbued. A perfected Quetzal whistle eye is a teleportation item. Blah, 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 blah. It cannot be used beyond level 20 wilderness. As the imbued form of the perfect Quetzal whistle, it has unlimited charges. The whistle can be obtained by giving a total of 10,000 charges worth of hunter meats, noted or unnoted, or Quetzal feed, to store leader Petrie who can be found up the climbable rope at the Hunter's Guild. 10,000 charges do not need to be given all at once. Petrie will inform the player of how many charges worth of items they've given so far with each contribution. Note that charging the perfected Quetzal whistle does not contribute to the total charges needed for the imbued version. Once obtained, subsequent imbued whistles can be purchased from Petrie for 50,000 GP each. Quetzal whistles may be used to teleport to any built landing site in the transport system without needing to unlock Renew during Twilight's Promise. Oh, that makes sense. But still, Quetzal Feed gives 1 charge, Wild Kebbit, Larupia, Barb-tailed Kebbit all give 1 charge, Grog, Hayat, and Pyrofox give 1 charge, Dashing Kebbit, Sunlight Antelope, and Moonlight Antelope give 3. When did they add this? What the fuck? February 25th, 2026. They did do the update when the cow boss dropped. Okay, that... I'm picking up what they're putting down. Wow. Pinged you on Discord? Oof, 1 sec. Gotcha. Who else be pinging me? I promise, guys, we're gonna get to the quest. So people are buying bonds to buy the 10k meat. People are lazy, that's my assumption. Probably. I will say though, there used to be such a good market on buying and selling the raw antelope meat, and well, buying the raw antelope meat and then cooking it and selling the cooked. So when I saw the raw stuff going for so much more than the cooked, I was like, bucket of water. I have some of those somewhere. And we're gonna bring emergency food. Alright, Missy. Oh yeah. Over here on the Born to Grind channel, when I play Mainscape and I'm in a money-making groove, we heavily profit off of the convenience factor. Convenience, like, makes the marketplace thrive, I swear. Convenience and then supply and demand, it stonks. Oh, if we do end up BTG questing, don't tell Stan, who was in here earlier. I think he's in a meeting now. Feels bad dropping all this meat because it's too tedious to bank each inventory for where I'm at. Do you have the meat sack, Aikashi? There's a meat sack that's just like the log basket, and there's a fur pouch too. Our secret? Thanks, Karai. I knew I could trust you. I don't know what that is. Give me 1 second. I can actually drop a link right into... There's a small, a medium, and a large fur pouch. I'll just link you the wiki page for the large one. And then I'll do the meat pouch too. There's a small meat pouch and a large one. But if you have one of each of these, it will make doing hunter stuff a lot better. Because you can put the meat in the pouch, then you can put the fur in the pouch. And like if you're doing antelopes or cabots and stuff, you can bring a chisel with you and chisel them into bolts so they stack. Unless you just need the raw materials. Out on Piscosaurus with 3000 right now? Gotcha. Let's see. A small meat pouch will store 14 pieces of hunter meat. They're made from 35 crafting with 4 fox fur and a needle and thread. That's for the meat pouch. The small fur pouch is 35 crafting with 4 Larupia fur and a needle and thread. And then you just upgrade the pouches as one does. You don't have to just make a small one and a medium and a large one like we have the different rune crafting pouches. Yeah, if you're trying to extend out your hunter trips, especially if you start doing hunter rumors, those pouches they dropped when the hunter guild dropped, they're sick. We gotta go see Surprisin'. Hopefully he's not in for too much of a surprise when I tell him the demon's coming back. Looks like 31 hunters when I could get one. Cool. Well, then I'm glad to have told you about them. Because that will definitely make the grind once you hit 31. That'll make it a lot better. Gotta go all around this dang old castle. Definitely nice info. No problem. I worry sometimes because I've only been playing RuneScape since like the COVID lockdowns. But and then there's all these people that have played since it was 07 Scape, and they've been all through the evolution of combat and this and that and this and that, and it's like those people are genuinely a wealth of knowledge. Like Colinello, we love Colinello in this house, in all of the RuneScape lore and history that he covers. But I worry, like, am I big brain? Like, what does little old me know that could potentially help people? But then moments like this happen, and I'm like, yes! Yes, I helped! Came out here thinking there was a bank, but found out I needed to do a high-level quest. Oh, yeah. That's a swan song, I believe. I'll be honest, I don't think that I've done it yet on my main. When I hear swan song, it makes me think about it possibly being a part of the elf quest line, but I've completed the elf quest line. Oh no. Well, I guess we're eating our emergency swordfish. Hopefully I only need one spot. It's not you fighting the demon, it's me. He dropped his key down the drain. Fucking idiot. Oh. Well, it just goes to show you guys, NPCs are people too. They're not perfect. Although I do really wish there was a way out of here without having to, like, do a bunch of bullshit. We'll just cut through the courtyard. I wish I knew what kind of tree this was. To the sewers! Drop our bucket. Grimes quit? That's a choice for a name. Wizard's Tower. This would be a fantastic time for me to have fairy rings. It really would. You know what? I was gonna grab runes and do that whole shebang. We'll just lumpy telly. It's fine. Actually, hold on. I want to see something. Yeah, this thing still looks like a butthole. The new minigames teleport icon. I do like the interface. This interface is fantastic because it shows you what you need to do to unlock it. Who asked them to pick 2 flesh-toned fucking shades of color that were the same? I don't know, man. Now that you've said that, I can't unsee it. I can't even type. I like the Rentelli. I mean, we're just, yeah. I feel like they could have used any other colors but flesh tones. You feel me, chat? It was my choice. My dad works at Jagex. Well, you tell Mod North I said suck my left nut. Not that I have nuts, but he doesn't need to know that. You're not wrong. Like, I honestly too, I feel like just in general in spellbooks that, well, there's a lot of blue for the different teleports. At least on the standard spellbook. There's a lot of blue for the teleports and then the water spells. Fire spells I get are red. Superheat is like yellow, orangey, red. I feel like they could have made the minigame teleport like yellows. Kind of like the jewelry enhancements almost. Because you only see yellow when it's related to money. Like with the high outs. I don't know. All I'm saying is the fleshy skin color tones are not it. Mon North is on vacay right now. Sorry. Would you happen to have the geolocation? I'm gonna go take a shit on the hood of his car. I'm kidding. Kinda not, but in Minecraft. There we go. If taking a shit on the hood of Mod North's car could fix RuneScape, I would take 2 shits on the hood of Mod North's car. That is how much I like the game and how much I dislike him. Alright, get these bones. I got enough bones here to make a whole nother skeleton, dude. What do you need these for? I don't know, but the minigames map icon is so red. So I think they chose it because of that. I don't know, man. I don't know. Oops. I did a oopsie. Well, I didn't have space for runes. I didn't do an oopsie. Love this long scenic walk. Ooh, can I do the thing? There we go. Long scenic walk off into the distance. You're ruining my shot! Who are you? Wavy Jr. Yeah, that's a little bit of the creator kit plugin. I have a hotkey where I can just like freeze the camera, but I can freely walk around and stuff. If you want to get like a scenic shot, but then as soon as I unhit it, it just snaps right back. Same thing with my, let me stop moving here. B2G, can you stop? Okay. Same thing with this little cinematic spinny thing I have on a hotkey as well. But I only try to use that when I'm like going AFK. That magic sound or whatever happened. I had my idle pop-up happen. It startled me. Thought I had a tree event or something. BRB, a mandatory smoke break after 3 hours of agility. Oh my goodness. Have at it, Rube. Bye. Have a great time. Bye, Slade. Thank you so much for stopping in, buddy. Another plugin to throw in the pile. Yeah, I will say though, a lot of the content creators do use Creator Kit. It is a chunky thing. It is huge. As in, there's a big learning curve, and even I haven't quite learned thingies. I just know the very most basic. Oh! Oh! Okay. I have 500 laps of the Barbarian course on one account. Amuses me. Sheesh. I will say, Rube is literally one of the biggest agility enjoyers that I know. So much so that when I tell people that I don't like agility and I'm within his earshot, I know it breaks his heart just a little bit every time. And I feel bad, but I do not like running laps. I remember being in high school, and as a freshman in high school, you would have to have one semester class be physical education, PE. It could either be your first semester or your second semester, and every Friday they would make us run laps. I think our high school, like the student body, I want to say it was between like 1,200 to 1,300 people, so it wasn't a tiny school, but we did have a track. It was fairly nice. But there's only so many fucking left turns you can make before the shit becomes so soul-drainingly monotonous. And I feel like that's part of the reason why in real life I hate running on a track or being on a stationary bike. Like, I wanna go freaking see things, dude. I don't know how hard he's gonna hit me. Let's... Do I have... Helm. Okay, I don't have the 60 defense for that, so we'll just do that. I guess we'll put on the leggies. And the Vambies. That should be good. Put away to GP. And then bring food. I'm just gonna bring all the good food. What if it's a race the clock mini game that gave more XP the better you run? Would you hate that less or more? I don't know. Honestly, I've gotten really spoiled in leagues in Deadman mode because they give relics or whatever, or boosts to... I remember there's one Deadman mode you could get these shoes and you just put the shoes on. Like every 10 tiles you walked, you would get an XP drop and it scaled with your level. So literally nobody was doing any kind of agility laps at all. Crazy. Well, time to put these nerds back in their place. Ain't doing no devil worshipping on my watch. Also, shout out April 15th. Demonic Pacts League's Yama is hosting, apparently. Oh, I have to use Silverlight? Some booty cheeks. I thought it was just like a final... Oh. Camarinthium? Gabindo? Harlem. Perchai. Aber. Begone, Satan! Damn. I didn't know it was gonna be that easy. How is it that easy? Oh, that's cute. It did the little sword gleam thing. I love that. Begone, thought. Bye, Felicia. I love that. I did Deadman because I wanted the tele animation. It's fun to pretend there's a lever on the walls when I teleport. Yeah, I wish. I know I have a bunch of leagues points, and I probably do still have Deadman mode points on the main. But I've always been like, ooh, let me buy the things that I could sell on the G for a bunch of money. And I didn't go for a lot of the personal stuff like the animations. I should see if I can get them. Let's see. I thought I already did. Oh no, I didn't do that. Won't be playing leagues this time, more likely. I don't like content themed around stuff like that. That's fair. When I first started playing OSRS, I was so scared of dying to Delrith until I realized he's one shot with the silver light. Yeah, apparently, I still don't know that. Is this one? No, that is not free to play. And it is dangerous for me. Okay, Fight Arena's a no-go. Sheep Herder? That's just some rage bait. Dwarf Cannon. We could go do Dwarf Cannon. All I need is a hammer. Just a hammer in my two hands. How do I get over there though? Let's see. It's looking like Barbarian Outpost to get over there. We're gonna do a thing. I'm gonna get my hammer. I'm gonna get a little bit of emergency food. And some runes to telly with. I'm gonna go ahead and get us there. But it's coming up on 2 hours of stream time, and in case there's anybody new in here, I have a couple medical conditions, and one of the symptoms they give me is chronic fatigue. I'm not actually tired. Like, my brain is perfectly fine, but my body easily gets fatigued, and sitting here in a chair for a couple hours does not help me avoid that. So, like, once every 2 hours during stream, I like to just go AFK for like 10 minutes, stand up, take a break, go pee, get some freaking water, all that jazz. I'll check the mail, talk to my mom for a couple minutes, but I just kind of being able to take a little break like that helps keep me fresh. Have a sub though? Have a sub and like though? Chill stream? Oh my goodness, thank you. Yeah, I try to stay pretty chill. The only time that I will probably ever scream like those Minecrafters is if I get a pet or if I fucking die on my hardcore. I think those are warranted. But yeah, I try not to be like those Minecraft YouTubers that think being loud equals being good. But we try to be chill, laid back, have some silly fun, make some silly friends. B2G needs her beauty sleep. See, the thing is, Slade, I do get the beauty sleep. I do. But it's just sitting still for so long. Ugh. Yeah, we're going to do Dwarf Cannon after I come back. Shout out to this goblin and this dwarf just straight up duking it out like it's Fight Club right now. I big appreciate anybody that is still here when I get back, but if you're not, I get it. Nobody wants to sit here for 10 to 15 minutes while there's next to nothing happening. So, love you guys. I will be back. Drink water, please. Also, just a note, I will be in chat on my phone to talk back to you guys. I just gotta move around, get the blood pumping. All right, you guys. As always, thank you so much for letting me be able to take these 10-15 minute breaks as I need to keep the energy up. Chronic fatigue will not bring me down. Without any further ado, let's get right into Dwarf Canon. Everybody's favorite dwarf quest. Maybe not. Where are the bad railings? I do be forgetting. Oh, it makes me start down here. Could have swore it made me start from the other side. Alright, you bats better stay away from me. I don't want any trouble. If you guys don't know, I died to a bat. Not proud of it, considering I myself am a bat. I thought us bats had a understanding, but apparently not. These railings seem fine. It's a little bent, but ain't no goblin getting in there. You guys ever wonder about that? Like, none of these railings look busted. I guess they are. I just thwacked my thumb. Come on, B2G. Act like you. Okay, we only have level 13 crafting. Let's say act like you can craft B2G, but she literally can't. I'm putting my whole bat pussy into it. I swear. It would be the last railing. Sick. Where do I have to go? Ah. Easy peasy. I swear though, back on the main, I thought for the longest time you just couldn't get through this gate, right? So what I would do is I would go all the way over here by the coal trucks and then run down. I can't remember why, but I just remember thinking, like, the fence is red on the map, so I was like, oh, if it's red then you probably can't get through there, huh? I was such a small brain back then. Alright, buddy, got some bad news. Yeah, we went to the watchtower here. Fun, fun, fun. Sorry, I had to mute the mic for a second. I was outside and I forgot. It is officially pollen season. We got some rain yesterday morning-ish, and it was just enough to make a few puddles, but like everything drained into the ground within like an hour or two. But the standing puddles were freaking just yellow on the top. Why you guys attacking me? Y'all level 2. You don't want the smoke. He's chasing me. He don't want the smoke. None of y'all want the smoke. I could probably take every single one of y'all out and still have 3 tunas left. You feel me? Let's see. Whoa. Checking out OBS, making sure we're not dropping any frames. Trying to have a very smooth 1080p viewer experience. I do kind of look a little jank in the hardcore armor. Oh, black mushroom. I feel like I'm gonna need that for something, you know? I don't know. I don't remember how many I would need, but I remember I would need some. Dungeon rat? How does a dungeon rat differ from a regular rat? Is it just a regular rat that's had a really hard life? Asking for a friend. But yeah, while I was on my break, I mentioned I love the frog kissers, and a lot of us are content creators and friends, but I gotta be promoting my own community to my own community. So we officially have !grind drops the Discord invite for my very own Discord server. I've had it for a while, but I haven't promoted it quite like I should. But in an effort to become a better streamer and content creator, we're doing it. Starting today. We gotta use the pliers on the doohickey. We gotta use this thingy on the spring. And then the same thing, but it's got some teeth on it. Put it right there in that gearbox. Ain't engineering wonderful? Me and my level 13 crafting, my level 17 smithing, we figured it out. Okay, just for you. I go all the way over there. We're gonna chance it, okay? We're gonna chance it. We're gonna go to port to Falador. There's a chance this could knock me back into free-to-play. Okay. Let me... That would have been poopy to get knocked out in the middle of a quest. Save our run energy, because I'm gonna need it. I forgot these guys are out here. Man, I remember there was one time on the main, I got a Slayer task. It was a low level task, but still, it was to kill dwarves. I don't remember who gave it to me. It could have been Vanaka, could have been Cheddar, Child, or whatever the freaking fairy is. It could have been Neve. But I remember thinking, bruh, I used to play WoW as a dwarf hunter main. Don't do this to me. But we did it. We had to do it. I was not gonna reset my task streak. I was a very sag, but not sag enough to ruin my streak. Which I'm sure wasn't even that high at the time. talk. Yo, you got any more of them cannonball schematics? Thanks. I will say, having a cannon on an iron, a cannon on an iron would be pretty goated. It seems pretty lavish. It seems pretty bougie. I'm confused. I remember Seer's Eye for this little body of water. And I remember scrolling in, you know, to look at like, where is it, fishing contest or whatever, into the fishing guild. I remember this being called a Lake Heminister, and I remember Braxtorian Falls. When did this get called Vesmajos? And when did this get... This is Max Island right here. This clothes shop right here is who you talk to get your bags cape. I'm pretty sure. When did it get called Merriwick Lake? You know what? Wiki. Vesmajos. No, not vestment robes. Oh, this article contains info about the recently added sailing skill. It got added November 5th, 2025. Body of water names were added to the map. The name Vesmajos, I'm butchering it, may be based on the Norwegian lake Bestmjos. Oh, that's cool. That kind of makes sense. Norwegian is kind of like Celtic, Viking, I guess. That makes sense to put it near the barbarian outpost. Then you have Fremennik up here. The more you know, chat. Also, I'm very sad. I took my water with me and we left it outside. Your girl has no water. Yo, is somebody out here killing dwarves? Who's out here killing dwarves? Do I have Entity Hider on? No. Somebody out here killing dwarves. Left a bone and the herbs on the ground. What a waste. Okay, Barbarian Assault. We love a good minigame teleport. Although, as soon as I get the crafting level to make my own jewelry, specifically the necklaces of passage, getting to this side of the world is gonna be easy peasy. Although I think it's funny, every time I click a quest to start and I'm looking at the required items and skills and the recommended stuff, like, oh yeah, you should bring stamp potions. Me laughs in iron. I think I could ask Jimmy to make me like some energy potion, but it's really not that big of a deal. I guess unless I was doing like Underground Pass or like Monkey Madness or something. Alright. Another one bites the dust. Ability to use the multi-cannon. Crafting level 16. Can I do anything good? Opal necklace is not... An enchanted opal necklace is the dodgy neck. I needed to be able to craft jade. 25 for the jade necklace. Well, we're getting a little bit closer. Oh, snap. The optimal ordering wants me to do fight arena, sheep herder. We're not doing it. Now it wants me to do waterfall. Would be a lot of attack XP. You know what? We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. I wish it gave defense XP instead of just strength and attack. But it's fine. I just gotta go get the things I need. Like, we're already on this side of the world anyway, right? Come on. Come on, B2G. Figure it out, honey. You can't stop to sniff the flowers right now. We're gonna go on another quest. She's like stalling. She's like, oh, please no. Don't make me. Oh, no, not another quest. Saving up the run, as one does. His name is Private Paldon. I thought it said Private Peloton. Like the bikes. Okay. We need a Roop. Roop, if you're still in the chat. Good thing I have extras. I've foreseen it. I bought 5 ropes. When I could buy ropes. And a games necklace. I am, hell yeah. We're about to go do waterfall quest, buddy. You know what? I'll bring the full one. Don't ask why. I just think I should. And we'll bring like 5 more emergency tuna. Since we're gonna Jeannie! Thank you! Going right in prayer. Sick. 4 more levels in prayer and I can hit 30, guys. And then I've never been a big diary person, but I did do the Ardoin Easy Diary. It's not green. The little bar's not green because I haven't picked it up yet because I didn't want the XP lamp that it gives me to... I don't think you can bank it, so I didn't want it stuck in my inventory taking up a slot. Because you have to use it on a skill that's at least level 30. So yeah, it's gonna go right into prayer too. Bring 2. Does it use it on the rock and the tree the first time and then it permas? It's fine. It's fine. The one thing, the one sad thing about stream is their stream delay. And you could be typing out this long sentence, and then on top of the stream delay, oh. We can always get a second rope on. Whee! Get in the barrel! Do not ask me how I got the long sword to fit into the barrel. It's a magic trick, and a magician never reveals her secrets. Treasure? Oh, it didn't consume it? I guess they fixed that? Maybe? Hold on. I'll look up the waterfall quest here at the very bottom. No? I'm looking down at the changes. There's only 2 changes to waterfall quest, and neither of them is anything about rope. I don't know. But yeah, now you got perma ropes up there, or so I have heard. If you have a perma rope, you can go get checked by your doctor. Kidding. Look, it's better than a fucking 6-7 joke, okay guys? I'm on a your name is Rope though. So, I mean, you get a pass, but everybody else that has a perma rope, yeah, go see a doctor. Frick. If I run all the way down there, I have to run all the way down there. Well, B2G getting steps in today. Which side of the bridge do I need to be on? It literally doesn't matter. I'm having a brain fart right this second. It's okay. We're good. I need to get... No, not you. If your name is Rope, you're fine. But anybody else should go see a doctor. Am I lagging? No. I'm just dumb. Oh, we have a ping from Dragon Wilds. If there is anybody out here that has been keeping on the up and up or playing Dragon Wilds. Mod Doom says the excitement is building. New building materials will arrive with our 0.11 update, releasing at the end of March. That's gonna be cool. I'm so glad that I did the Tree Gnome Village thing. And I can just follow the guy to the end of the maze. Damn, this music's kind of a bop. I kind of hate how the mini-map does this sometimes. You just have black chunks. If there was a way to fix it, I would. All these gnomes. Could you imagine trying to go home to the inside at the end of the day, and it's just a snake line of gnomes, nuts to butt, just running through? That would be a fucking sight to see. Thanks, buddy. You're the best. Yeah, this me leaving my water bottle outside is gonna be a real problem. Don't mind me if I kind of drown out and go a little quiet here and there. Trying to conserve my voice. To the other side. Everything you own in a box to the left. Out of here, you hobsgobsleys. Make everything besides a pebble and some food. Fuck. Now we have to run back up. I think. It's fine. It's fine. You know, I might, if we see some flowers, might let her stop and sniff the flowers. I think she deserves it. After being stuck in a barrel and all, it's not going to be the first time. Not going to be the last. Can I get through down here? Yeah. Alright, buddy, lead me out, please. Back, back, back. Back to where we were. Although, I'm very curious. All these gnomes read the terror birds, right? And they're on the backs of those tortoises. Those tortoises look like snapping turtles. Gnomes are the perfect tortoise snack size. That's all I'm saying. I'm very curious how many gnome casualties there have been due to tortoises. Because I'm sure the tortoise is like, dude, there's like 100 of these running around here. They're not gonna miss one. Chomp. Like, for sure that's happened before, probably. Billions. I don't know. That depends, Roop. How fast do gnomes reproduce? If it's more like rabbits than people, it could be bills. But I do not have the gnome population census on hand at the moment. This is the part of the quest where I'm like, are we there yet? What's up? We doing some waterfall quests. Like, we are still in members, haven't got kicked out yet. We are about halfway through waterfall. Go away, not the moss giants. Forgot they were there. Oh my god. Oh, I didn't bank things. I got this. I got this. Gnomes repopulate every 18 to 36 seconds. Okay. I don't know if spawn retimer counts as repopulating Roop. There are gnome children. There's gnome children. That implies that there's children. Which implies that they grow up. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. God, this is such a view. The waterfall and all that. Love it. Oh, there are new people every time. Okay. I'm gonna kill a gnome. No, I'm gonna be like, yo, what's up? I'm B2G, what's your name? And it's gonna be like, oh, my name is Alex. I'll be like, okay. Then I'm gonna kill him. Wait for it to come back and be like, hey, yo, Alex! And see if he turns around. That's gonna be the test. If they respawned, they would go into hiding. Unless they have less brain cells than an orange cat. I'm just saying. Deposit worn items? I hate what they did to the lower part of the bank interface. I wish I could put this deposit worn items. I wish I could swap it and put it on the end, because I never freaking use it. And I'm used to deposit inventory being on the end, right? But this is the one time when a one-click deposit all is actually fucking fine. Pebble and food. You know what? We'll do some lobsters. I'm feeling fancy. Do they lose memory every time they die? Interesting theory. Yeah, they could have amnesia whenever they die. That'd be interesting. That's right up there with I wanted to do a silly video. I don't know, like a 10-minute video or something, and talk about like the life of a RuneScape banker. You know, if you think about it, they're always there. They never get a lunch break. They don't go to the bathroom. They never get sick. And obviously as time goes on, like, we didn't have Varlamore before, but now we do. So they had bankers hired for Varlamore. So how does one go about getting a job in the banking system of Gillinor? Like, what kind of prerequisites do you have to have? What kind of skill set do you have? And why would you want to be a banker? Because you always have to be there. It's like, even if you got paid time off, you would never be able to use it. And then talk about being sick and stuff. Like, you're handling, like, money is literally the dirtiest thing on the planet because it goes so many places. Freaking imagine. He hit me for an 11. What the hell? He hit me for an 11. Hold this banker's thought, chat. Get me out of here. Okay. We're Gucci. Can't believe they hit me for an 11. Anyways, bankers never getting sick. Imagine dealing with millions of GP and runes and raw fish and cooked stuff. The cross-contamination. Like, they need that energy regen for real. Must be exhausting, constantly banking everyone's stuff in and out. Yeah, like, and it's like you and me could go to the bank and I could be like, yeah, can I get like 50 dragon bones and like 75 GP and like, you know, just list off a random number of stuff. It's like, how do they know that I actually have those things in my bank? And where are they pulling them out from? And how do I know that all my stuff isn't getting mixed in with somebody else's stuff? Because then you could come in line right behind me and be like, yeah, I'll have what the person in front of me had. I don't know. Being a banker, when in this game, when you start to think about it, it is very silly. I need my handy dandy rope. Put on the amulet. I think we're good. Yeah, being a and then what about there's bank chests. Like the bank in the Pandemonium is literally just a hermit crab, but instead of a shell, he has a chest. How does like you could just rob the crab. How's he gonna know? And same for let me find the example. Hold please. Oh god, this looks so much different now that the looks, yeah, this island right here. No, not that one. There was an island where it was literally just like 4 tiles and a chest, bank chest. I don't know where it was. I thought it was out here. Is that what I'm thinking of? Yeah. This used to just be a chest out here in the middle of nowhere. Did they connect a bridge to it? That's what it looks like. Yeah, it used to be. So there's not a single person watching over that chest. You just rob it blind. Who's gonna stop you? I bet banks are basically bags of holdings and they just give us the bag every time that we need stuff. It's like kind of like Hermione in Harry Potter had that bag. I guess that would make sense. But if that's the case, everybody has their own bag. Who makes the new bags? Where did they come from? What kind of sorcery is it? The plot thickens, Roop. Cause like rune pouches are pretty quote unquote like sacred. People don't just make them. I don't know. Uh-oh, can these people poison me? We're gonna have to be very quick, chat. I don't know. I fucking forgot. Leave me alone! Leave me alone! Leave me alone. I don't know, Yama. They Jane Prayer, I think. They don't poison. Okay. That's fair. Don't hit me for 11, please. Sick. Thanks. Big preach. Not like it would have mattered, but seeing that freaking moss giant hit me for 11 made my butthole go inside itself. Just because I know how many people try to do it like right out of the gate. Use one on each. Okay. I'm gonna do it like this. I'm always worried I'm gonna like mess it up. So I like to do one element on all of them before I do the next ones. Water. Yo, who up hydrating their pillars? Anybody? Anybody? No, just me? Sick. Afterwards, use the amulet on Galarial. It can't be messed up? That's good to know. Do not left click the chalice. Use the urn on the chalice to complete the quest. Quest completed. Ooh. Pretty good. Do not redeem! I love seeing scammers get fucked. Ooh, what's this quest? We could do that. We can do a little murder mystery. Yeah. It'll give us crafting XP. What did you redeem it? All right. Get in the barrel, B2G. I seem to be spending a lot of time on this side of the world today. It checks out though. I think the spider did drain my prayer. That's cool to know. Can I hop over this? How much can one pay for B2G in the barrel? Well, let me tell you, buddy, the shipping not gonna be cheap. Also, probably when you crack open the barrel, depending on the length of the journey, not not gonna be smelling too good. I don't know why I ran around my ass to get to my elbow. Oh, I guess I didn't. I thought the quest started down here. What quest is that? Scorpion catcher. Gotcha. Is that a, what is that, a hops patch? Yes. Ooh, I could be cooking some barley. Why am I not cooking barley? I did plant a little bit of barley over the weekend. Just one crop's worth though. Because I saw there's a quest that needs 2. I think I got like 6. All the way to Kentucky. Yeah, that's I might need a extra big barrel so I can fit a bunch of snacks in if I'm going that far. Okay, put everything away. All we need is a pot. Luckily, well, you might could call me a pothead. I have 227 pots. There is no pot shortage over here. Big appreciate you guys having everybody here. The chat's been so freaking active. It's been amazing. I love talking to you guys. I kind of like this fountain. It looks different from other fountains. We got taters, cabbage, wheat, chickens, a dairy cow. Wow, they even have bees. They got it all, man. You have that much pot and you're not sharing. Yeah, sorry man. The way my hardcore group Iron Man is set up, I don't see your name here. Sorry, Roop. No, I cannot share my pot with you. BTG reviews Mansions, season 1, episode 1. Nice. You know what though? I said we're gonna stop and smell the flowers, so I'm gonna let her metaphorically smell the flowers. I got a bone to pick. Why is this bench here and not over here? But more importantly, why not have both benches over here so you can look out on the O? I see why. Reminic's over there. That's not very pretty. But damn, sitting over here, you would just be staring at cows. You know, I bet not a lot of people not a lot of people sit on these benches because with the chickens and the cows right here, it probably smells bad. Not to dox myself, but I live like 5 miles away from a chicken farm, chicken coop place, and like once a week, same day every week, they clean out the chicken houses, and boy, can you smell it. The only saving grace is that they do it really early in the morning before the sun comes up and the heat of the day gets here, or they wait and do it like pretty much almost when the sun goes down. But other than that, oh my god, so I couldn't imagine the smell. They seem kind of too like they're trying to be like off the grid people, but not off the grid people, like completely self-sustainable. Like, what's wrong with getting things and buying things from Sears Village and Catherby, huh? I need 2 pieces of fly paper. I have officially joined Crime Scene Investigation Unit. Detective B2G at your service. I was watching a streamer and they had RuneScape music. I think life is telling me to pay for a year membership. I mean, unfortunately, Jagex did jack up the prices. And I think they took the 6-month option away, which is some bullshit, quite frankly, to only offer a month or a year. But if you play that much and you got the money, dude, I say do it. Well, if you feel like you're gonna play for the majority of the year anyways, obviously don't be trying to play every day because that'll just lead you to burnout. Comparing prints. Talk to gossip. We gotta go spill the tea. Yeah, no, 6 months or 3. I remember something. What should I pick for the Roving Elves quest? 1 second, because I will never lie to you guys. I'll always be honest when I like forget something. But let me look. Access to crystal equipment. You get a crystal shield or a bow with 500 charges. Let's see. A crystal shield can be made by combining 40 crystal shards and 1 crystal weapon seed at a singing bowl in Prifddinas. Alternatively, the crystal shield can be purchased from Isilwin for 750,000 coins, even if the player chose the crystal bow as their initial quest reward for completing the elves. The shield can be compared similar to Barrow's equipment due to its substantial power and expensive repair costs. The crystal shield's melee defense bonuses are comparable to those of a dragon's square shield. However, its ranged defense bonus is the highest of any one-handed shield. Let me see what the bow says. Because it is blessed by the elven goddess Saren, the crystal bow does not require any arrows to use, and it just generates its own when it's fired. The crystal bow can be considered... I'm learning new words. The crystal bow can be considered the penultimate bow in the composite bow family before the bow of Faradin. It shares the same 10 square attack range on any style and a 4-tick attack speed on rapid, placing it between popular ranged weapons like the short bow and the crossbow. The crystal bow is required to complete the Hard Western Providence's diary. It is also used in 2 master clue steps. Is the shield used in any of that? No. Does any of that... I remember I asked before, got like a million answers. I think that's why I stopped. Not an iron, but I am a noob. I think I have money. Yeah, you can buy the bow if you get the shield, or you can buy the shield if you get the bow. Shield is only pretty useful at Infernos to take bow. Would I be able to use it with the blowpipe in the fight caves? Shield. I mean, it does, the last sentence, it does say the range defense bonus is the highest of any one-handed shield. So I would think, what is the, no, you can't wield it with the blowpipe, damn. Ah. Well, if I had to pick one, I would pick the bow. Because you do need it to get the Hard Western Providence's Diary. And you would have it for 2 Master Clue Steps, if you ever got those. But I mean, if it's just 750,000 to get one or the other, whichever one that you don't choose from the quest, I mean, that's like the price of buying a cannon. That's not so bad. Yeah, I think if it were me, I would pick bow. I think I have 750. Nice. And even if you don't, you're at least part of the way there, and it could just be something to work towards. Plus, I could just buy bonds and sell them if I really have to. That's the only money-making method I know. That's fair, that's fair. I will say, if you want to browse on the channel, I know for the past year I haven't been doing the moneymaker vids like I used to, but a lot of them that I've covered are still pretty viable. You just have to check the raw material price and check the finished product price for what you're going to sell the things at, and make sure the margin's there, because things between the leagues coming out and the new bosses and sailing and deadman modes, the prices are almost never the exact same as when I initially posted the video. I gotta do the Regicide quest before I can do Roving Elves quest. Yes, sir! I'm super proud, even though it took me like a whole year to do Song of the Elves because I'm kind of dumb, and I'll say like 70% was me being dumb and bad at PVM, and the other 30% of difficulty was like my potato laptop. Try killing Saren for like the first time at like 12 FPS. It's not impossible, but it surely did not help me. But eventually, after a year of trying on and off, I would try it like 2 or 3 times, and I would just be like, I don't want to do this anymore. And so I'd drop it for a month or 2, pick it back up, try again. Same thing would happen. Then finally one day I was like, you know what? I need to do this. And it was pain, but we finally did it, and I'm glad it's done, because there's several pretty good money makers to be had around Rift. Investigate the spider's nest. I don't like spiders. You estimate there must be at least a few hundred spiders ready to hatch. It's certainly clear nobody's used poison here. Blech. I did Regicide, got the Dragon Halberd. It's a cool weapon. Aren't halberds the ones that can, it's melee, but it can attack to, like, it's not like this. If I were to attack that guard, I could stand here and still attack him with the halberd? Is that how that works? I remember there's one kind of melee weapon that works like that. Is it time to bully Stan again? It might be cheesy. I don't know if he's still here. He could be in a crypto meeting, and that is 110% a joke. Yeah, it's like a scythe. I've never had a scythe either. Actually, what is the scythe going for right now? One sec. I keep getting derailed. Ah, okay. A scythe of Vitor is 1.5 bill right now. What's a twisted bow? Twisted bow is 1.6. What's a shadow? A shadow is 900 mil right now. Is it dropping? Ooh, it did. It dropped down to 880 mil, but it's slowly working its way back up. Damn. Okay. For Halberg and Stan's bullying. Hello, hello. Mubashir. Don't invest in Tears coin to scam. Yeah, for real, for real. Listen to Cheesy. Stan will tell you Tears to the moon. No. Okay. Okay. 19 crafting. We can make the silver sickle. That's nice. Yeah, Cheesy. I'm just waiting until eventually I'm gonna teleport somewhere and it's gonna just kick me out of the game because my membership's gonna be done. But we did a couple quests. We did this one, Dwarf Cannon, Waterfall. Did a couple quests, Clue Scrolls. Didn't really get anything notable though. It's fine. I never have good Clue Scroll luck. I have a buddy though. His name was Lumawoo, and he got 2 pairs of ranger boots within 40 medium clues. It was like he did a few clues, so it wasn't his first medium clue, but he did a few clues. Finally got a pair of ranger boots. Did a few more, in like the 35th or something. I just tell people 40. But like the 30-somethingth pair or clue later, he got another pair. I was like, are you kidding me? I know it's no third age, but ranger boots in this economy is still good. What does Merlin's crystal take? Bat bones? I think there's a bat bone in here. No. That makes me sad. I had some bat bones earlier. Yeah. Last day of Bond. Just don't log out. Stonks. What is up, Nathan? It kind of works like that up to a point. Eventually, after 6 hours of continuous login time, I will get nerd logged though. And if I teleport or world hop somewhere, it could also kick me out back to free to play. which is fine. If I really felt like it, okay, that can be obtained during quest. If I really felt like it, I could just log over on the main and do another bond, but I'm actually planning on... We did a really solid first 2-week stint of this super casual hardcore group Iron Man. Where are all my buckets? Where is my super suit? We'll bring emergency. I'm not wearing anything. We'll bring emergency food. I did the same thing last night on RS3. I hear ya. Yeah. I stream, for everybody that's new here, mostly old school RuneScape content. I'm gonna be streaming all my days. You don't know my days. Let me tell you my days. I stream every Wednesday and Friday. Sometimes, depending on my health, we do extra. But every Wednesday and Friday at 12 p.m. EST. April 15th, Leagues is going to be coming out. I should get runes. And every Wednesday and Friday, plus health forbidding, giving, whatever, the extra streams that I might do, all of that is going to be Leagues. But this Friday, since my bond will be gone, we're going to be finishing up some water park simulator. It was gifted to me by a good friend of the channel, Karai. Hi, buddy, if you're still here. And we went from a 1/2 star water park to now a 4-star water park. I'm thinking one more good solid stream. We're gonna hit the 5 stars, hit the end game. Yo, why does he's so big and beefy? They're all so big and beefy. Why do they look so much beefier than a normal guard? Oh, it's because they're the Knights of the Round Table. Yo, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is this the 5 guys everybody is talking about that can fix them? Asking for a friend. They might could fix me. Do you know how Merlin got trapped? This is a pretty swanky castle, though. I like it. I like it a lot. Is it 2 random fire runes up here? Are they always up here? One way to find out. Oh, the door won't open. I was gonna say, one way to find out. Let me go try to pick them up. Oh, it's not the 5 guys. There's 3 more guys up here. 8 guys just does not have the ring to it like 5 guys does. And if you live somewhere where you don't have a 5 guys burgers and fries near you, I'm very sorry if you don't get the joke. I know we got a lot of UK viewers. Bunches of people from across the pond. I'm pretty sure that is a American only brand or business, I guess. Yeah, I hope everybody that's been in here, whether you're chatting it up or lurking, chat has been moving so much today. I love talking to you guys. I hope everybody is, first of all, drinking some water, because, you know, hydrate or dihydrate. But also, I hope you're having a fantastic Wednesday. because while it is the middle of the week, we're equal distance away from Monday as we are Friday. We can make it to Friday. God. At least this crate is bigger than the barrel in Waterfall, I think. No Five Guys. No Five Guys here, just one rope. Yes, get me out of this crate. Oh, that's sick. There's a little sailing thingy. I forget where I'm at. Oh, never mind. Catherby's right there. You know, it really pays to scroll out before you open your Yap. B2G. I didn't bring any food. No. Fuck. Get me out of here. Oh, the oldest tale, as old as time itself. A tale even older than Staniel. Classic B2G forgets to bring food. It's okay. We're gonna run it back. I don't know if I have to do this part or if I could have just walked right back in, but we're gonna do this part again. Oh. Sorry about that, you guys. If the stream just like blipped out for a second. My OBS disconnected and reconnected. That's weird. Wait, so they made you get in a crate and be shipped to the castle and it's a 5-second walk back? Yeah. Because I guess, technically, I'm supposed to... This is Keep LaFay. I didn't need food! I played myself, yo. I fucking played myself. But yeah, I guess the quest is you're supposed to sneak in, quote unquote. B2G just hit him. She must not have been hitting him because she wanted a snack. Stop! Please spare my son! Tell me how to untrap Merlin and I might. You have guessed correctly that I'm responsible for that. Well, no shit, Sherlock. I went and talked to the Knights of the Round Table. I went up in there thinking there was 5 guys, but no, there was 8 of them. Excellent. Ayo, why B2G kind of thick? I think it's the black plate body. Honestly, it's making me look less flat than I probably truly am. Yo, B2G, wanna lend me 600 mil so I can buy a shadow? Roop, do you want to lend me 600 mil so I can buy a shadow? Why is it lagging now? What is going on? Because that's the only way I'm gonna put in a bunch of mul KC. I've been doing like 30 to 50 mul KC at a time, just because that's what I can do on like one inventory and in one sitting without my chronic fatigue acting up. But if I could get a T-bow or a shadow, that would really speed up my kills per hour. Yes, but I don't have 600 mil. I have 20 mil in a dream. Oh, I feel that. Group, I don't have 600 mil now either, okay? You have Stan to thank for that. That bone. Oh, also these are the bats that killed me, by the way. So we just literally took revenge. Not even kidding. Not even a little. I know I joke a lot, but I died to bats and it happened there. That is how we lost my maters. It is so tempting to stop and harvest those. I'm distracted, but no, we're not. Shout out to Juxtatus though, getting their herb run in. Couldn't be me. I haven't planted a single herb yet on this account. It's fine. I suppose I'll go try killing Zulra or something. I mean, they do call Zulra the money snake for a reason. I wouldn't know. Because that fight's too big brain for me. Use the repellent. Egg from hive. Now we have to go get a black candle made, you guys, to match our black plate body. Also, shout out, this is how you make the black candles, right? If you finish Merlin's crystal, that's the only black candle you'll ever have. But before you finish the quest, you can have as many black candles made as you want. And the black candle itself isn't sellable, but if you take an empty candle lantern that you can make from yeah, this candle lantern, you can put a white candle in it or one of these black ones, then it'll turn it into a candle lantern black, and you can sell that. And it doesn't sell for a ton of GP. Let me look. Candle, oops, candle lantern black, one was sold 3 minutes ago for 3,800 GP, while a normal candle lantern with a white candle in it sells for like 700. So there's some more little niche tidbits of info. Speak to the lady of the lake. Alright, will this put me in free to play? I'm a cat with 9 lives, except it's OSR, so my bond's running out. Okay, sick. Although maybe since I was TPing to Falador, it wouldn't have kicked me out. Am I going the right way? I'm just gonna go down here. I don't know why. I can't tell you why or who or what or when or how. I just love climbing over this crumbling wall. Like, Falador is this like big amazing city, kind of like Varrock, but they just for decades have just had this gaping wall here. They're seriously lax in the defense department. I love this person out here that's always washing clothes. Bless them. Somebody's gotta get all the sweat stains out of the druid robes. You feel me? Hello, Lady of the Lake. How is you? How is your lake? I seek Excalibur. I have no easy way to get to Port Sarim. Technically, we're just gonna go to Lumbee. Technically, I think this might be a little bit shorter. Yo, shout out! What are you wearing, Dibus? What is? Oh, he's just wearing a regular coif. Oh, it kind of looked like one of those bucket helms for a second. So I was very curious what kind of hat he had on. I'll be so glad one day when I can run through here and the jailer doesn't even bat an eye at me. That's how I'll know I'll have made it. I think I'm a high enough level now that the dark wizards in the south of Iraq aren't gonna fuck with me. But the jailer, yep, he wants to smoke. I don't want to do it to him. I really don't. He about to give me no choice. I said, back off, buddy. I guess it's a crime to be this thick. I quack myself up. That's weird. Did I not? I could have swore when you grab the insect repellent, right? And you use it on the beehive to get the bees to go away to get the bucket of wax. I could have swore when you use the insect repellent that it gets used up. All right. I don't know if this counts as a vibe check or not, if I know that the vibe check is a vibe check, but you know, we're gonna give this disguised Lady of the Lake bread, because that's what they want. Please, stranger, my family and I are starving. Could you find it in your heart to spare me a simple loaf of bread? Yup. Well done, you've passed my test. Take Excalibur. Oh no, it's the drunk dwarf. Quick, run! He doesn't know spells. Oh no! He followed me. I am not your mate. I don't want a beer and a kebab. No thank you. I actually was really smart today. IRL pre-stream, we had a ham and cheese sandwich for lunch. Normally, if I didn't, it would be at this part into the stream, and I would be like, my tummy would be very angry. But not today. Maybe Friday though, because I'm notoriously bad at eating before stream. Check the altar. I'm also gonna pray at it. Get our points back. Enter the gates towards Camelot. What if I said no? I'm kidding. How should I get over there? Hmm. Running from barbarian assault would be a while. I guess. Shit. Running from Port Khazard would be even farther. Oh. BA, here we come. Minigame teleports are my BFF. Aw, hi doggy. Sorry, I'm doing a questy poo. I gotta run. I bet magic is hella confusing to dogs and cats and stuff. It's like they say, you know, pretend you live with a dog, but it's like, oops, I gotta leave the house and go to work. Like, the dog literally is sad that you're leaving, and he doesn't know if you're even gonna come back. Type shit. So when a dog sees somebody just poof out of here in a puff of magic smoke, that animals witnessing magic cannot be good for their mental health. You know what I'm saying? Did I need to go that way? It would be easier to go back in. Yes. Yes, sir. Alright, bats. Leave me alone. Nope. Do not consent. Thank God these flying bats can't follow me across this agility shortcut, because their agility level's probably not high enough. I mean, cats don't care since we can literally talk to them with Cat Speak Amulet. I think they would say something if they did. You may have a point there. But the dogs, though. You know how many stray dogs in Varrock have seen people teleport away? They're probably so confused. They probably don't even know what's real anymore. They should make a dog speak amulet. I mean, if we have a ghost speak, a cat speak, don't we have, and we have a camulet? A camel amulet? We need Jagex. Somebody that knows Mod Ash. Have him reach out to the lead quest developer to reach out to me, because I have a fantastic dog related quest idea take place in Varrock with Charlie the Tramp that will give you some construction XP. It can give you the dog amulet, dog speak amulet, and it can also have a sequel. I already have a sequel all thought up. So yeah. Hit me up, Jagex. Oh, I gotta go this way. We gotta go the long way. And oh yeah, and the monkey speak. Yeah, I'm not gonna say too much about the quest that I have thought of. Oh no, the yawns are coming. Fuck. Because I don't want nobody to take my idea. Guys, we're doing a ritual. If you don't like magic, look away. Step 1, light candle. Step 2, Drop the bones in the not pentagram. What were those magic words again? See, we're doing a ritual. Snarthon, Cantric, Termonto. Oh, we're hurting him. See, guys, the pen is mightier than the sword. We're hurting him with our words. See, we hurt him with our words. And we have full run energy. Let's fucking go. We gotta do this silly shenanigans. Why couldn't they just put a door right there? It did say they had a nice castle. The castle is kind of Among Us shaped, actually. Kind of sus. But I still like it. Smash! Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's not fun being trapped in a giant crystal. Go speak to Arthur. Get ready for a cool cutscene. I thought you were gonna say something else. I freed Merlin. Yay, guys. I'm an honorary knight. Wowie. Wow. You know, Excalibur's not really that sharp. If I'm being honest. Hey. Oh man. I hate this. I hate yawning on camera. My nose gets sniffly, my eyes are freaking watering. And we haven't even quite hit the 4-hour mark. I hate chronic fatigue. You are now a member of the 8 guys of the round table. 8 guys and 1 girl. Thank you very much. But yeah, you right. You right. Yo, did you not do... I dropped these on the ground. Why don't... I'm not asking questions. Frick, though. I think... Let's see. We're at total level 809. I'm very curious. Shit. If I log out, I might end up back in free to play. But I need to log out to update my high scores on the high scoreboard. What we're gonna do, we're gonna go have a rock. That's free to play. I'm gonna log out real quick and we're gonna pop back in. I want to see how we're ranking on the hardcore group iron. Frick! It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We knew this was gonna happen. 8 guys, 1 girl. That sounds pretty sus. Nah, see, there's no casting couch. There's no couch. It's fine. See, guys, I wasn't lying. I wasn't. It wasn't lying to you. But let's. Sad times. I mean, you don't have to be Ooh, sad. We'll be back in a week. Ooh. Our 5... Hold on, I feel like I should... I should... Oops. I should zoom in when I'm talking to you guys. We, our 5-man hardcore group iron team, have a collected XP of 7 mil. Which, looking at the other teams that are above and below us, a lot of these, somebody has 63 mil, 51 mil, 25 mil, 32 mil, 19 mil. So for us to be this high up and we only have 7 mil combined XP is insane to me. We have, for 5 people, a combined total level of 3,592. And we are rank 5,198. Oh, that's cool. That is super duper cool. Just a casting table? Yeah. Oh. You're right, Reap. That doesn't that sounds sus. But I think what I might do... Oh, this is... Oh, I thought all these guys were chilling around the fire. This dude's got some drip. Bumblebee 999. What cape is that? Is that a team cape? It is a team cape. It's team cape 12. Yo, this dude's got some drip. Who are you? Cass, the undead? Dude, that's a cat girl! Vampiri? There's an... hold on. I have to check the wiki for this. What the fuck? There's an item that Vampiri the cat person was wearing on the equipment inspector. It's called anti-panties. And I had to make sure that it wasn't some kind of sick joke. So what the fuck are anti-panties? Turns out it was an item involved in the 2015 Halloween event where the player must evict the anti-Santa for the Grim Reaper. After completing the event, the Grim Reaper will give the players a shrunken pair of pants. That person's been playing for a long time. I had never seen that before. I thought the equipment inspector plugin was broken. Goodness. But, like I said, Friday, guys, we are going to be streaming some Water Park Simulator, going for our 5th and final star on that. Hopefully make a big, beautiful, thriving park. Wait, BTG, stay there. Okay. I don't know who anybody is. I'm just gonna stand by the poll booth. Is that you? Slay OSRS? Hell yeah, look at you. Yo. You got the dragon boots, dragon plate legs, I think, with the obby top. Let me look. Yup. The helm of Natazot with the obby cape. Oh, dude. I swear the obsidian stuff looks so good. So good. Oh, thanks for stopping over, buddy. And actually, I'm going to add friend. I know this isn't the main account, but there. Now if I'm on this account, you'll know. Oh, I guess I could make it easy for you to... Oops. It's this silly... There we go. There we go. It's easier to add as friend if I type in the chat. But yeah, we are... We'll be back at it. I have editing to do, and I'm torn. I could edit today into this evening, which would free up my schedule to stream like Water Park Simulator tomorrow and possibly Friday. I kind of am really tired and craving a nap though. The original plan is stream Wednesday, edit Thursday, stream Friday, Saturday and Sunday edit a little bit, health permitting, like IRL family plans permitting. If I can't do editing on the weekend, then I have Monday and Tuesday to squeeze the editing in so that I can be ready Wednesday to stream and do it all over. Yo, look at them moves. But yeah, so I might stream tomorrow, do not know. That is an extra stream, a spontaneous one, if you will. I will definitely see you guys though Friday, March 20th, 12 p.m. EST. Hope to see you there. I understand if you're only here for the old school RuneScape. Trust me, a lot of people are only here for the old school RuneScape. But yeah, I hope you guys have a very fantastic rest of your Wednesday. If I play in the free-to-play on the off chance, I'm just here in Barak. We're gonna do fly fishing. I got all those feathers. Aw. Thank you, buddy. Let's see it. I do a little dance. Yeah. Thanks for stream. Thank you for coming, Hocoast. Hocoast and Roop and Slate and Dan and Nathan and Cheesy and Karai and Baxter and oh my gosh, I'm probably freaking forgetting people. I know I'm forgetting people. I'm watching Slate. And thank you, Roop. Thank you guys for being here. Oh, is that zombie walk emote? Dude, there's so many cool emotes. I hardly have any on here, but I have a lot more on the main. Yeah. I love you guys so much. You guys are the most fantastic community a girl could ask for, and I will smell ya. Oh shit. I will smell ya on Friday. Again, feel free to join my very own Discord. The invitation is in the pinned comment. If you're watching this as a VOD and you wish you would have seen it live, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button. It's free here on YouTube. But that is... Okay. I cannot... What is he wearing? Overly rare? Gnome scarf? Hit points caped? Spiked manacles? Yo, he's got... Sorry, Slate. I have to find this guy. Where did you go? He's right here. He has free feet. In this economy? Oh. May this person that petted the icky dog, may you be blessed. But bro, he out here giving away feet for free. I need to get off the internet. Free to play is a fucking vibe.